There's Lino quickly dispossessed. It's Hakimi again for PSG. Desiree Doué. And still, PSG work the situation for the shot! And the goal! Fabian Ruiz! And the first blood is taken by the European champions.
PSG strike, and it's a brilliant strike from Fabian Ruiz. They win the ball back, and from there, it's getting the one touch, two touches in, getting your player in the position. And what a player to get in that position, edge of the box with his left foot, his favoured foot. Wants to just get that strike away, knows exactly what he's doing with it, through the defender's legs. Again, on the ball, Atletico Madrid getting pressed out wide, and from there, PSG come alive. Strike from Fabian Ruiz, they win the ball back, and from there, it's getting the one touch, two touches in. Yeah, it was sharp, but it's your man, the main man on the ball in the penalty area to get a strike away.
Kvaratskhelia for PSG. On to pick out the pass, they're in again! Money doubled by Paris Saint-Germain. And having had a chance seconds early to make it 1-1, now Vitinha makes it 2-0, and PSG now are in total charge of this first game in Group B. They are in total command.
Well, within minutes, at one end, within seconds, you've had the moment that you've been waiting for, that you've been fighting for Atletico Madrid. And then this team, this is how they can punish you.
They are in total command.
Well, within minutes, at one end, within seconds, you've had the moment that you've been waiting for, that you've been fighting for.
Vitinha, controller of play. Zaire Emery. That's a great ball dropped in here. Hakimi, right across the face. It comes Mbai's way for Paris Saint-Germain. And now the shot! And that is the final punctuation mark for Paris Saint-Germain. A third goal against the 10 of Atletico Madrid.
It's just a tired Atletico Madrid team now. To say the goal should have come beforehand from this point. As soon as Griezmann made that tackle, the opportunity just came to Miulu. A young player in top form. Atletico Madrid team now. To say the goal should have come beforehand from this point. As soon as Griezmann made that tackle.
Lee Kang in for Paris Saint-Germain. It's Lee to make it 4. To round off a champion display by the European champions, Paris Saint-Germain. And goodness me, what a statement win this is. As the whistle ends the game, called on full time. 4-0, Rob.
Well, Lee seals it. It's a statement, as much as a statement as the Champions League final was to overcome some barriers. This was one to say that they're going on to new ground. Well, Lee seals it. It's a statement, as much as a statement.
He's 23 last week. One of the best left-backs in world football. Mendes there with the ball in. It's just about touched away. And then it's fired in! And there is the goal! Paris Saint-Germain had the lead.
Yeah, it's a corner. Vitinha's had one opportunity, second opportunity. This is the third. I said don't give him a third. They did. It does come off a deflection. This one he side foots. Ball's going well wide. And that won't be Vitinha's goal. Looks like it comes off of
Kvaratskhelia.
Yep, and that was going wide of the target, so that'll be his goal. Very unlucky by Seattle, but also this is the third corner where they've half cleared something to the top of the box. They did. It does come off a deflection. This one he side foots. Ball's going well wide.
Christian Roldan, good ball by him. They could be in here. It's Vargas. And he turned inside. And PSG just about clear the ball away. Now they break away. Radley Barker. Butler with the pass. Hakimi! It's 2-0! so clinical.
When you try to break on your own, which you have to do if you're Seattle, you're losing, you're going to have to try to get goals back. But when you get into open 1v1 situations against this PSG side, you see Barcola, from the first time he took the player down the wing, that set him up to be able to stop him in his tracks. Found Hakimi, who covered about 70 meters to get to where he was. He really makes no mistake on the finish. Very difficult to save for Stefan Frei. And now this will be very interesting, Joe, how this pans out, because Seattle's going to have to give their fans, you're losing, you're going to have to try to get goals back. But when you get into open 1v1 situations against this PSG side, you see Barcola.
Wonder how much they've been able to take from that into planning for this game. Looks like Vitinha to deliver this one for PSG. Vitinha goes in towards the back post! And it's the Parisians that lead in just 5 minutes. And it's the youngster João Neves that's got it.
It's a brilliant free kick, but he's completely unmarked. João Neves, the smallest player on the pitch, and he's well onside. Comfortable header. Brilliant ball in from Vitinha. But in truth, he has to be marked. That comes down to the preparation before the game to allow João Neves to make that move and that run around the far post. Mestari really has absolutely no chance at this point, and that is the dream start for PSG. Nightmare for Inter Miami. Brilliant free kick, but he's completely unmarked. João Neves, the smallest player on the pitch, and he's well onside. Comfortable header.
Well, if you are enjoying the FIFA Club World Cup coverage on DAZN, as PSG look to overlap here. Fabi Ruiz into João Neves. The Parisians double their lead. He could have been selfish, Fabi Ruiz, but he wasn't for his teammate. Look at the pressure, the hunting mentality from the Parisians. They've been ruthless so far. Just onside is the Spaniard. And it was all about that killer pass into João Neves, who's just bagged a brace in the FIFA Club World Cup.
And that was my point earlier about players just playing the extra pass. Many players, if you're in Fabian Ruiz's position, would have took that shot on, but he done the right thing. Simple 5-yard pass into João Neves. He makes it
to the FIFA Club World Cup.
And that was my point earlier about players just playing the extra pass. Many players, if you're...
There's the overlap. Doué whips it across. And it goes from bad to worse. As much as Fabi Ruiz want to take the goal.
He might be offside. No, he wasn't. It was the second phase of play, so he's onside. But again, the marking, two centre-backs are not checking their shoulders. They don't spot Fabian Ruiz. It might be an own goal in the end.
It looks as if it will go down as an own goal.
Avilés.
A substitution appearance to forget at the moment for the Argentine. As much as Fabi Ruiz want to take the goal.
He might be offside. No, he wasn't. It was the second phase of play. So he's...
Against the Brazilians, Botafogo did beat Seattle 2-0 and Atletico Madrid 4. Here's Barcola. Hakimi off the bar. The rebound falls back the Moroccans' way.
Look at the movement with Barcola, bottom right-hand side of the screen. He's well onside. Jordi Alba nowhere near spotting the run of the youngster. And then you're just relying on luck if you can try and survive, or can Mestari find a save? He can't.
Achraf Hakimi, 2 goals in 2 games in the FIFA Club World Cup. The first deflection and save was nearly a moment of brilliance.
Look at the movement. The Barcola, bottom right-hand side of the screen, is well onside. Jordi Alba nowhere near spotting the run of the youngster.
Lima steps in, and now Kane. Lima continues his run, but runs into trouble. João Neves picks the pocket of the England man. Hakimi. João Neves. PSG players waiting in the penalty area. Doué's there! PSG have the breakthrough in Atlanta. Desiree Doué does it. They look like the best side in Atlanta as PSG take the lead here in Georgia.
Oh, you can't make mistakes. The finish is good. You lose it in the middle, but he gets it out of his feet. He doesn't hit it too well. No, you're wrong-footed, thinking it's going across him. But that's the breakthrough, that's the strike we've waited for. The mistakes. The level now of detail and concentration. You lose it in the middle, but he gets it out of his feet. He doesn't hit it too well.
Hakimi. No options anywhere near him, just has to keep the ball. He does more than that. Achraf Hakimi, Ousmane Dembele! What a moment in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Makes it PSG 2, Bayern Munich 0. And that was simply sublime.
Oh, how does he get through there? Hakimi, he couldn't get past three, could he? He could. He pulls the ball back. He gets another opportunity after hitting the crossbar. It's a brilliant finish into the far corner. The celebrations all the way down the touchline and onto the pitch. The stadium, the moment. He has got better this game.
Makes it PSG 2, Bayern Munich 0. And that was simply sublime.
Dembele. Doué again with those twinkle toes. Well positioned around Asensio, but he's dilly-dallied here. And did Courtois foul? Doesn't matter anyway, because Fabian Ruiz gives Paris Saint-Germain the early lead at the MetLife Stadium, and Real Madrid have only got themselves to blame. Who scored in the opening group game, the 4-0 win over Atletico Madrid, gives Paris Saint-Germain the lead here against Real Madrid. It may well have come back for a VAR review as to whether it was a penalty, but that became a moot point when Fabian Ruiz was on hand to tap it home.
I think it would have been a penalty, but Raul Asensio just didn't see Ousmane Dembele coming. Wins the ball there, it's the next one. Dembele takes it past Courtois. Fabian Ruiz on hand to put it into the empty net.
This is the first time at this Club World Cup that Real Madrid have found themselves behind in a match. Who scored in the opening group game, the 4-0 win over Atletico Madrid, gives Paris Saint-Germain the lead here against Real Madrid.
Going to do the dirty work out of possession.
Rudiger, another mistake. Dembele, fleet-footed, takes his big chance. And Paris Saint-Germain, the Champions League winners, are looking on top of the world here in New Jersey today. 2 goals inside the opening 9 minutes. 2 defensive mistakes from the mighty Real Madrid.
I don't know what he's doing, but Dembele wasn't waiting around to ask questions. A brilliantly slotted finish past Thibaut Courtois and into the back of the net.
What a season he's having. That is goal number 35 of the campaign for Paris Saint-Germain's Ousmane Dembele.
Oh, he's come off his left foot, Connor. He's gone to pass it with his right. He's come off his left. It's a horrible, horrible mistake from Tony Rudiger. I don't know what he's doing, but Dembele wasn't waiting around to ask questions. A brilliantly slotted finish past Thibaut Courtois. And
Decisive doing. Hakimi. It's just so smooth from Paris Saint-Germain. How they carve their way through Madrid. Fabian Ruiz in for his second. What about this for a scoreline now? Real Madrid have absolutely no idea what's hit them here.
Look at this, the one-touch passing. There was an option over to the left. He plays in Hakimi, he squares it. Fabian Ruiz takes his time, sees Valverde, gets his body between himself and his opponent, gives the goalkeeper the eyes. Simple goal, but an absolutely amazing team goal from Paris Saint-Germain.
The celebrations from Luis Enrique. That winning feeling. So hard to beat for Paris Saint-Germain. Fabian Ruiz, who's now got 3 goals at this FIFA Club World Cup in the USA. Difficult to come from 2-0 down. Much, much more difficult now for Xabi Alonso to try and carve away for his side back into this game now.
Look at this, the one-touch passing. There was an option over to the left. He plays in Hakimi, he squares it. Fabian Ruiz takes his time.
Not often enough today as a Real Madrid player just dropped a shoulder, taken a chance and created something the way Militao did there. But now this is the trouble when your defenders are up creating chances, and Hakimi, Militao can't stop it. He actually did really well, but Barcola keeping it alive. Oh, that's it. Good night, good luck. Gonzalo Ramos seals Paris Saint-Germain's place in the FIFA Club World Cup final. They've been head, shoulders, top hat, the whole lot.
Look at the ball over the top again. Courtois doesn't know whether to come or go. Ramos looks up, tries to play across the box. Militao hesitates, gets to blocking. Look, Barco, look at that turn. In the box, under pressure. Again from Ramos. It's brilliant from PSG.
It is a 19th goal of the season in all competitions for Gonzalo Ramos. Not one of the superstar names of the Paris Saint-Germain ranks, but such an effective goal scorer. 4-0 now, equals Real Madrid's biggest defeat of the campaign.
Ramos looks up, tries to play across the box. Militao hesitates, gets to blocking. Look, Barco, look at that turn. In the box, under pressure. Again from Ramos.